Yeah, the first leader I ever known was my mother, so I had to give her all the credit. Seriously, she took care of 4 kids alone, and she was no nonsense. You're not going to be in any trouble. You're gonna treat people with respect, and you're going to do the right thing. Be truthful, be humble, all of those things. So that was my first actual mentor, first leader that I've ever met. And she was a great leader because she led by example.
Reggie's leadership style is he's very open. He's very honest. He doesn't hide anything. He tells us what's on his mind.
When I first started working with Reggie, the thing that impressed me most was that he has an open door policy. And it seemed like no matter how busy he was, he always had time for drop-ins. You don't have to make an appointment. And sometimes when I know he's really busy, he still was very welcoming.
So when I started with the district 21 years ago, they hired me as an HVAC technician, so that's my background. Been doing HVAC for as long as I can remember, over 30-something years. I was in the Air Force, then went to Northrop Grumman, came here. Coming from the Air Force, it's real disciplined and organized, and then I worked for aerospace, so that's basically the same thing. I had no idea what to expect when I came to the school district, and getting here, it just really wasn't organized, I'll be honest. And everybody know I tell that story all the time.
He was a tough man coming in, because he was very rigid, structured, and the place wasn't quite as structured he'd like to see it.
So that's what I was looking for, and I actually was here my first week. Told my wife I'm looking for another job. This is not gonna be the place for me. But needless to say, we changed things, we changed the culture.
And I realized at that time he was gonna be the director of maintenance one day.
21 years later, I'm still here.
He is a man that I look up to every day. He has taught me to interact with community. I started the mentor program with him about 9 years ago, 8 years ago, somewhere in there. Before that, I was asked to do it, and I really wasn't interested in it.
Been doing that for about 10 years now, I believe. And it's great because we just seeing all of these kids that we work with and mentor graduate and move on. And then you'll see those kids from time to time out in the district, and all of our students, they're our future. So we want to do the best we can, give the teachers the ammunition they need to push these guys forward so they can start doing the things they need to do to change the world.
Reggie is a team player. I think he's a coach at heart. He's a former coach, and I think he will always be a coach. So he's very team-oriented. It's not just about Reggie. He tries to mold people that really are trying to reach out for leadership roles. He really encourages his team to improve in their skills.
Like my mom used to say, if you want to be a trash man, be the best trash man you can be. Because you're gonna need trash men, definitely, So give them the training, we try to move them forward. And we've had some people leave and go different places, and they've been very successful. And they still come back and talk to us about that from time to time as well.
He leads by example, and it has built a team that is phenomenal.
It's really been a pleasure to work with, and like I said, he's been a really great mentor to myself and my colleagues.
I love what I do, and I love the people I work with. So coming to work is a joy for me, it really is.